us having an opportunity to be a part of the community and do things for the community. And so last night we had an opportunity to be a part of the third annual Phenomenal Woman panel. And a lot of women were there, a lot of great speakers. We want to send a shout out to all the panelists: Ebony Dennis Barnes, Melissa Dondell, Alicia Perrin, I want to say her name wrong, Mary Stewart Holmes, and Shayna Taylor. It was sponsored by Marouge Publicity. Martine Senecal did an outstanding job. She put that together, and it was really good. And we also want to send a shout out to all the vendors who were part of it: Fresh Greek, Anthony Grant, Total Life Changes, and Kim Chu Kadeem, TW Essentials, Terry Walker, Be Trendy Events, Bianca Miller, Miss K's Cupcakes, Kalisha Fitzpatrick, Uniquely She, Janelle Anderson, Stealing Roses, Byron Troy, Necessities 101, Bridget Williams, and Rocky Culture, Letitia Langston. And I'm sure we forgot a couple of people, but tremendous event, a lot of positivity in the building, a lot of motivational speakers. And Jay, we was really proud to be a part of that. Man.
It was such a dope event. I was very impressed by all the panelists that spoke during the event. They had a huge messages for all women and all the young ladies that were there. I'm definitely looking forward to the next year's event to be a part of it. Shout out to Marouge Publicity for having us to do their event. And if anyone who missed that, they definitely need to go to next year's event, because the messages that they spread to these young ladies, it was definitely something that they needed to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We got a chance to interview all the panelists. We got a chance to interview Martine and some of the other guests that were there. So that will air this Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. We'll play the interviews. We'll play a portion of the actual Phenomenal Woman panel event, some of the speakers, what they talked about. And, again, inside the locker room, we're very honored to be a part of that. So we want to send a shout out to all of them at Marouge Publicity and everybody that was a part of that last night. Now, let's get to Mr. LeVar Ball and all his foolishness. And I said on Facebook the other day that I wasn't going to give this much energy, but I think we kind of have to. I think we can't just ignore the fact that, Mr. Ball has been has been talking very, very crazy lately about his son and,
about all his sons.
Yeah, about all his sons, to be honest.
He wants a $1 billion contract, endorsement contract for them. Lonzo's better than Steph Curry. He's the next Magic Johnson. There's a lot of stuff that he's just spewing out his mouth.
He would have beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one. The first thing, I think all of that is nonsense. The fact that he thinks he could beat Michael Jordan or Charles Barkley. I mean, people don't understand the elite athlete level, and I don't even want to get into that foolishness.
Know what I call LeVar Ball? He's like a wrestling manager from the WWE. The way he promotes his sons, he's like a manager. Like, he just goes out there and just says blasphemous stuff, man. Like, if you listen to those guys like Captain Lou Albano and stuff like that, he's one of them type of dudes.
Yeah, I definitely could agree with you on that. I definitely could see him, Vince McMahon, and just promoting his sons. The problem is when you promote your sons like that, and you put yourself in that position to be scrutinized, then again, and I think this has been the argument that everybody has been making, you put yourself in a position where your sons have to cash that check.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to Friday night where Lonzo can't cash that check.
But it's not just Lonzo. They playing against UCLA versus who did they lose to again? Kentucky. It's UCLA versus Kentucky, not Lonzo Ball versus Kentucky. So everything just can't be put on him. I mean, I have a different view than most people about LeVar Ball. I think that, I think he's strategically doing this to keep his sons in the media. We're talking about him right now. All the major media outlets continue to talk about him and his antics and what he's talking about. So I think he's smart in doing this because it's helping their brand. It's putting them out there. And in today's age of social media, the internet, things of that nature, he's doing self-promotion, self-marketing. He doesn't need a marketing team because he can do it himself.
I agree with that. I think he's doing a good job of keeping his name and the boys' names in the spotlight.
Think about the checks he's getting right now. Nobody may not be saying that he's getting any checks right now. I'm talking about the father here, guys, but he's definitely getting something in his pockets. He's showing up to all these different shows. They're not doing it for free. He's not doing it for free. I'm pretty sure he's getting a check slid to him to show up on these shows to talk records.
But again, you put that on your sons. Now Alonzo Ball, I mean, De'Aaron Fox gave him 39.
Okay.
It
might
39.
It might
definitely
motivate,
but De'Aaron Fox.
It might have helped motivate Fox a little bit more in the tournament. But why wouldn't you be motivated during the NCAA tournament to play for a national champion? That's my thought process in it.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why aren't you just motivated? Period.
Yeah.
But I think the problem with that again is he's motivating guys who are just as good as him. See, we talk about the height of Lonzo. De'Aaron Fox is a McDonald's All-American as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's at Kentucky. Man, you don't. Everybody's not going to Kentucky.
Yeah. Only top tier players are going to Kentucky.
Malik Monk.
One and done are going to
Malik
Kentucky.
Monk is. These guys are just as good as Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed Friday night. Like I said, 39. It was crazy.
But if you look at UCL's team, all they had was Lonzo Ball and the coach's son, Alfred, the coach's son. Other than that, they didn't really have any other pieces to match up with Kentucky's players, man. Kentucky just had a better team, man. As simple as that.
I don't disagree.
It's just that simple. If you look at it from a basketball standpoint.
No, I think UCLA is. I think if they played each other 10 times, they'd probably split 5-5. But
split?
Yeah, I think they split.
Maybe early in the season.
UCLA is very good. Kentucky just, like I said, I think it looked like extra motivation because of all the talk.
I think Kentucky's blue chip players, like the talent level that Calipari has on that team in regards to high recruits, showed. Yes, they may have some losses early in the season because they're all young. They're all one and done players. This is the end of the basketball season, so they're all pretty much well seasoned. They know what to expect. They know what to do. They know the offense. They know the defensive sets. They're just better players. That's the reason why they were able to dominate like that. That's just what I see.
Okay.
I think Kentucky is 1A, and UCLA in regards to their talent level on this particular team is a step below.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You match each player up to each other. 1 through 10 in each team. Kentucky just has better players.
I think you're right. I think it's just a matter of what your preference is, because you're right. Kentucky is just as good as anybody except what they're gonna face today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, North Carolina is a different animal.
They got, in my opinion, they got two-star vibes, man. If you look at that squad and they played for any other team and you broke them up, they could start anywhere else in college basketball. So there's a lot to deal with.
I agree. Inside the Locker Room, Aunt Jay, Nesta. Again, we're sponsored by McLean Smiles. We're sponsored by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Today on the show, we are very, very honored to have a couple of guests on our show today. First, we're gonna go to break and then we'll come back with our guests. But today on our show, we have Noel Thomas Jr., who is
hopefully a soon-to-be
NFL wide
player.
receiver. And Noel is on the line waiting to come on the air. Dallas is a good look, Noel. We can use you
down.
down. We can use you down in
There
Texas.
you go. You just want all the goods.
Hey man, look, him and Dez, that's a nice look right there.
You just want all the goods.
That's a nice look for us right there.
I tell you, boy.
Get,
Dallas fans just want everything.
Get younger and better. I'm okay with us getting younger and better. I'm totally okay with that. But Noel Thomas Jr., UConn wide receiver standout, Norwalk native, father, Norwalk guy, great family, and we're honored to have him on the show. So when we come back from break, we'll definitely talk to him. And also, we have Brian Young, man, enterprising.
Mr. CYB.
Mr. CYB, enterprising young brother who's doing a lot of big things in Connecticut youth basketball. So we're proud to have him on the show. He'll be on a little later, talk about all that he's got going on. So big show, man. Some very, very big guests today. So you guys make sure you pay attention, stay tuned. Martine, Dallas is a good look. I'm telling you. I just said that. So make sure
Martine, stay off our social feeds, man.
Yeah.
Stop it, Martine. Now you're making me upset.
Good morning, Wild Trap. Good morning, Bianca. How are you? You guys stay tuned, man. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute with Mr. Noel Thomas Jr., my standout wide receiver from UConn, all right? And we'll talk about his journey and what it takes to be a professional athlete. You kids, if you got kids, man, please pay attention to our interview with Noel so that he can really tell you guys what's going on and how hard it is to become a professional athlete. He's at the top of his game, man, so you guys should listen. Also, before we go to break real quick, man, I want to promote, I promised my girl Carrie that I would promote her mother and son dance, Love, Inspire, Value, and Empower, Saturday, May 13th. If you guys, if all you moms out there with sons, it's a great event, man. Teach your sons how to, another opportunity to teach our boys how to treat our women. Mother-son dance, Saturday, May 13th, 2017, at 40 Logan Street, Bridgeport, Connecticut. $25 for a mom and son, $3 for an additional child from 6:30 to 9:30. So if you guys want to be a part of that, man, please hit us up. We'll give you more details on how you can be a part of that. All right? Nesta's on the phone with us. All right? So we'll come back, man. We'll interview Noel Thomas. Y'all, inside the locker room. Aunt, Jerry, Nesta, sponsored by McLean Styles. See y'all in a minute.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Game Boy Fuzz. You listen to Inside the Locker Room with Ant and Jay on WNLK 1350 AM.
Yo, check this out. We'll be back in a minute, y'all. You want me to hit that Eric Stanley? Yeah, play it over there.
Hey guys, Eric Stanley right here. I'm coming to Norwalk, Connecticut on the 22nd of April. I'm bringing my violin. It's going to be something new and fresh. The venue is Miracle Temple Fellowship Hall, and it starts at 12:30 p.m. Purchase tickets at ericstanleyworldwide.com. You're listening to 1350 WNLK. Get inspired, stay inspired. Eric Stanley Life Tour.
That's online, live on my feed.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back inside the locker room. Ed, Jay, Nesta. Anybody that's on Jay's feed, I know he's having a little technical difficulty with the sound, so he's going to share it to my feed, and we'll get him on. Nesta, are you with us?
I'm with you. I've been with you.
Good morning, Nesta. How you doing?
Morning.
My shout out.
Yeah, you know, we had to get up and get in the studio. Why are you not here with us?
I commuted. The commute possibility killed me today.
All right. Hey, on the line, we have our brother Noel Thomas. Noel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear.
Oh, good morning, young man. First of all, Noel, we want to say we are so proud of you, man, and thank you for being a part of Inside the Locker Room and all that you're doing, man. We're very, very proud of you as a special, for all you're doing, man. It's tremendous, man. How are you feeling in terms of this journey right now?
Man, I'm just grateful. I'm appreciative. I appreciate your words. I'm trying to enjoy this process. I know it's a long process and it's stressful at times, so I'm just trying to make the most of it and enjoy it the best I can.
Noel, and I talked about this before we got you on. What is probably the most difficult part of the process? Is it the working out? Is it the getting up in the morning when you don't want to? You're sore, you're tired, you gotta go lift, you gotta go work out, you gotta eat right. What's the most difficult part of the process?
I think the most difficult is probably managing your time. You got to be in so many places at different times, and you got to do so much throughout the day. Kind of just managing your time and understanding that sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do.
How was your experience at UConn?
What was that?
How was your experience at UConn? What was UConn like?
It was, yeah, no, I enjoyed myself a lot at UConn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gradually throughout the years, my stats got better playing. Just trying to become a grown up and figure myself out. There was a good place to be, and I'm proud of my success I had at UConn.
Okay. So what's next now? We're doing some NFL stuff. We're looking at the next step. I said I don't, you don't have to say anything. I don't want to jinx you, Noel. But I don't want to jinx you, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I'd love to see you on the other side of Des at some point in your career.
You know, I'm actually a Dallas Cowboys fan too.
Oh man, come on, man. Why wouldn't you want to just go to the steel curtain, man, and just solidify that offense? You could play with Ben, you could play with Le'Veon, you could play with AB.
Hey, no, I will play for any team. I'll be appreciative and grateful for any team that wants to sign me, and I give my best no matter where I go.
Now, Noel, I have a quick question. Do you have any projections of where you believe you might get drafted?
Anywhere mid to late rounds, so 5th to 7th. Hopefully, end up getting my name called.
Okay. And I apologize. I know you just texted me. I've been saying his name wrong. It's Noel, right?
Yeah, no.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. And say hi to your dad, Noel Thomas Sr. Say hello to your dad. I think he's on the line with us. I don't know if he is, but we definitely want to say hi. Who cursing like that? And we want to say hi, and then we want
You
to
gotta
say
shut their mic off.
yeah, we want to say hi to
shut 'em off.
mom. Tell mom we said hi. Noel, in terms of what kind of wide receiver do you see yourself as? Are you one of those kind of guys who's on the outside,
A slot receiver,
receiver,
possession receiver, or you're going to be doing a little bit of,
I'm not gonna put myself in a box. I feel like I can play outside, inside, wherever the team needs me to play. I'm gonna play. I've experience on the outside and I've experience in the slot.
Okay. And do you think that you'll get some opportunities on special teams such as kickoff and punt return as well?
I mean, actually, I college I played on all 4 running teams, so maybe like somewhere like a gunner or punt return, stuff like that.
Okay. What is your advice to the other kids? What young kids who are coming up playing football now? I know your dad does a tremendous job. He does a tremendous job down in St. Luke's. The youth programs that are going on in Norwalk. What would be your advice to those kids who are coming up playing football who are now watching you as you came up through those ranks?
Yeah, I would say if you have a dream, aim for it. Don't let anybody tell you it's unattainable. Because you believe in yourself, and that's all you need is the belief you have in yourself. Try to have a good support system around you, and just go from there. If you want to do something, you can do it.
Nestor, do you have any questions?
No, I'm just actually checking out his portfolio, and I'm so amazed at all that he's accomplished. I definitely want to, give you some special blessings. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm definitely going to be following you and all my crew out here in Westchester, we're down here. Just keep up the good work.
Yeah, very rarely do we get opportunity to touch our heroes and touch our mentors. And this young man is definitely a hero and a mentor. We are so proud to have him a part of the Noel family, his parents, and everything, and everybody who supports him and got him to this point. How do you feel about the new hire, bringing Coach Edsel back? You're gone now. You can tell the truth.
Yeah. I feel like it's good. It's good for the program. Everybody, all my old schoolmates talking to them, they're pretty excited about it. So just to try and get some energy back at the rent and get the fans back in the stands. It's exciting to go watch UConn play again. Hopefully that'll happen.
I got a quick question for you, Noel. With the combine and the experience of the combine, in doing pro days, did UConn have this pro day yet?
Yeah, I had my pro day on Wednesday.
Okay.
Last Wednesday.
And did you have like a ton of scouts, NFL scouts there coming to see you?
So first I went to the combine, which was in Indianapolis. Obviously, all the teams and scouts are there. And then at Pro Day, I think we had 24 different teams there watching us there.
What was more intense, the combine or your pro day?
I think for me personally, Pro Day was a little more intense only because after the combine, I didn't really hit the numbers that like I wanted to hit, and Pro Day was my last shot to do that. So I think Pro Day was big for me.
When you experience these different scouts and coaches, what was the most intense, let's say, experience or drill or situation that you went through during both events?
I think the 40-yard dash as a receiver is probably the most intense. I mean, you got to run. You're literally running 40 yards, and there's so much money banking on that time.
And which is kind of silly because Jerry Rice ran a 4.6.
Yeah.
He's probably the greatest receiver of all time.
Yeah.
So I think it's more about skills. It should be more about skill set
and numbers and what your track record is on the field and for your career.
And that I'm not worried. All I need is a shot, and I'm a baller. I'm a ball. I'm gonna get into a camp. I'm gonna make a team, and I'm gonna go from there.
I love that confidence.
And we'll be here to support you the whole way through, man. We'll definitely be here to support you the whole way
I
through.
appreciate that.
Hold on 1 second. No, we got a special guest. Guest?
Yes, sir.
Is this Mr. Thomas Sr.?
Yes, sir.
How-
Thank you for getting the name right, man.
Hey, you know what? No, man, I'm sorry, but you know what? I apologize, man. Glad to have you on the show with us inside the locker room, and Jay Nestor. Hey, man, your son is a role model, man, and he's a hero to a lot of kids, man. We're really proud of him, man. We're really proud to have him on the show. What is your advice for him as he moves forward through this journey?
My advice that he knows already, we talk regularly, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
is to stay humble, keep your head down, work hard, and let them know every time you get on the field that you ain't playing.
That's it, really. Are you still a head coach at St. Luke's?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I know you guys had a great year this year, right? You guys did pretty well this year.
No, that was the year before.
Year before, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
we started last year was a down year. We started the redemption tour already. So we're really excited about what we're going to do this year in 2017.
And when you get ready to get started, man, we definitely got to bring you on the show. We'll bring you live in the studio, and we'll talk about everything that's going on at St. Luke's. I know what is your dad, as you talk to young kids, and we talk to your son about this, as you talk to young kids, what is your advice for them to try to, because I know my son is 12, going to be 13 this year and wants to play basketball, but he wants to play basketball on the couch. So when I'm yelling at him, let's go outside and get some jump shots up and work on your game and get better, it's, Dad, I want to play PlayStation. I'm sure your team sees your son and they go, you know what, I want to get to that point. But what's your motivation to tell them, oh, look how hard he worked to get where he is?
Yeah, the bottom line, I mean, I'll tell families and more importantly parents, because parents have to control, when they're in high school,
Mm-hmm.
that these kids need to pay attention to their academics and give maximum effort in the classroom, or else all that talking about playing ball is not really going to become a reality. So you have to work hard in the classroom first and make sure that you're a B or better as an average grade, and get out there and work on your craft on a regular basis. It ain't gonna happen by itself. You gotta work really hard. And if you're spending a whole lot of time doing talking and social media and Netflix and all that, it's not gonna happen.
Amen.
Okay. I mean,
I like that.
That's real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you?
absolutely. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so Thomas Senior, I see that one of your big mottos of your son is no excuses. And a lot of us in the room are coaches too, and I really like that. And I actually definitely like you to elaborate on that because we're doing a lot of youth out here. What you said about academics is so important. But the excuses, just recognizing how it's important to come prepared with everything. I like that. I saw your article
I mean, bottom line is, you know, our youth spend so much time on so-called swag, if you know what I mean.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes,
their
sir.
gear, the chains, you know what I mean, how many followers they have, and all of this nonsense, which is basically a distraction from their goals. And what they need to do,
Preach.
and what parents need to partner with them,
That's real
is to
talk.
make sure that they earn the right to get that swag, which is the grades that are appropriate, number one. Like I said, B or better is a good, if you get a B or better, if you're a 3.0 GPA student or better, that usually gets it done in most environments, unless you have a high Ivy League goal. So if your son is not that, he should be spending the majority of his time or her time trying to reach that goal. And so here's the thing. Here's what really happens. The college coach is finally going to come in and look at you, and he's going to have your highlight film in one hand and your transcript in the other. And if your transcript doesn't relate, he's going to throw that highlight film in the garbage.
Okay.
So
Because
we gotta put the attention where it needs to be and stop tripping.
Judge.
Yes, sir. You better preach.
Exactly. Hey, Dad, again,
I like him.
we got to get you on this. We got to get you on for an extended period of time, and we'd love to have you come in the studio and talk to us. I know when I first started the show a few years ago, 2014, you were one of my early guests, so I'd love to have you back. I love you so much, brother. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Noel.
Hey, can I just say one more thing?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Absolutely. Go ahead.
It's not about me. I just want to say for the record, I'm so proud of my son. I've been trying my best to be humble and not, you know, be that type of dad who's like gassing his son up. But the bottom line is, so he knows and everybody knows, I'm supremely proud. I'm a huge fan, and I'll support him no matter what he does all the way out, man.
And Senior, the reason why I brought you on the air, Jay and I brought you on the air, was because of that. You know, sometimes, man, it is the village. It's a village that takes care of a child. And more importantly, man, us as men and fathers, you know, he's not there without your strength. And that's very important for our audience to get to. Some of the men out here, you know, we all raising our
That
sons.
support system is key.
You know, between you and mom, man, that's huge, because he's the type of young man he is because of you guys, man. And we want to make sure that you get celebrated just as much as anybody else in this process, man. We're happy for the whole family and for both of y'all. Definitely. No, yeah, absolutely. No, last thing, real quick before we let you go, man, again, Inside the Locker Room, and Jay Nestor, man, we really, really, really appreciate you doing this interview with us on such short notice. Again, I'm just going to say, Dallas is okay.
Stop the
They're doing
madness.
great.
Stop
It's
it.
okay.
Chill,
You wore blue,
easy.
you wore blue in college. It's okay to wear blue in the NFL.
Easy.
You know, I will be more than happy to play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Just don't go to the Giants. Anywhere else.
Now the Giants really need you bad.
They don't need them. They just signed up.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
They just signed a wide receiver.
He's about one and
No
done.
matter where I go, I'm going to be happy.
That's it. And again, man, you're a role model to Norwalk. You're a role model to our community. UConn should be proud of you. And we are very, very proud of you. And we wish you the best of luck in everything you do. Once you get drafted, man, can we please get a second interview?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what's up. Inside the Locker Room, and Jay Nestor. We're with Noel Thomas Jr. and Noel Thomas Sr. Thank you guys for being a part of the show, and we'll definitely talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Absolutely.
This is Cassandra Barnes of Cassie Styles Youth, the mobile hairstylist.
And this is Martine Senecal of My Rouge Publicity, publicist for entrepreneurs.
And you're listening to
Inside the Locker Room with Ant and Jay on WNLK 1350 AM.
photo. You're like a photo. Some everlasting, everlasting. I can take a phrase that's really now it's iller than normal, iller than normal. Rock him or remain calm, remain calm.
What's up now, brother?
Feel our fade, feel our fade.
Welcome to the set, bro.
Let's motivate. I want to see the keep popping, swallow, taking the swallow, biting the ball, biting the ball.
Sharing this on your Facebook.
Step away from frozen, step away from frozen. And as the rhyme gets chosen, follow me, follow me. Planets are small, the balls are clay, small, the balls are clay. Not even a satellite, not even a satellite. So keep staring, soon as you're starting to see a star, you better follow it, cause it's the all. This is a lesson, if you get to it, if you follow it, every step right off, and keep following, keep following. Follow the leader, I can't mistake. Follow the leader, I can't mistake. Follow the leader, I can't mistake. Keep following, I can't mistake. Follow the leader, I can't mistake. Follow the leader, I can't mistake. Follow the leader, I can't mistake. Follow the leader. This is a lifetime mission, a lifetime mission.
Inside the locker room, MJ Nestor, sponsored by McLean Smiles and Enterprise Winter Car. We're back again. Jay, just again, real quick, man, I want to touch a little bit. Last night, third annual Phenomenal Woman panel was incredible.
Yes.
Thank you again, Martine, and everybody who was a part of that allowed us to be there last night. So much going on, man. We
appreciate the love.
Yeah, we appreciate the love. You should be in your chairs. Send us a message who's in her chair. And she can hear it. She online. That's. Yeah, no, yeah, we shouting out the phenomenal. We have our brother Brian Young. Yeah. We have our brother Brian Young in the building, Connecticut Youth Basketball. Also, again, all the phenomenal women vendors who were there last night. We want to say thank you for being a part of that. And last thing I want to also say, Miss Carrie, class by myself, again, Mother and Son Dance, Saturday, May 13, 2017, 40 Logan Street, Bridgeport, Connecticut, $25 for Mother and Son Saturday, May 13, 6:30 to 9:30. Make sure you guys are a part of that. Be there to, all your moms take your sons out for a nice out, show them how to dance a little bit. Everybody ain't twerking. So, let's go out and have some fun, man, and make sure they dance. We want to say thank you to everybody who's online watching us on Facebook and our stream. So we want to be a part of that. And we want to again say a huge shout out to Noel Thomas Sr. and Noel Thomas Jr. for that incredible interview, those words of inspiration. We'll definitely have Dad back up in the show soon to talk about all the things that he talked about as a coach, as a high school football coach. But with us today, Brother Brian Young,
Mr. CYB.
Mr. CYB, Connecticut Youth Basketball, man. How you doing, brother? All right, that's what's up. Give us a little bit about Connecticut Youth Basketball.
Well, it's a league for boys and girls age 5 to 17. A lot of kids need to learn the game of basketball or need to do something else besides being on Facebook, Instagram, PlayStation, Xbox, stay out of trouble, keep them busy. There's a lot of single parents, and me being a barber, I know there's a lot of single mothers, even fathers too. So to put the kids in the league, to show them something to do, have them active, keep them grounded, keep them out of trouble, man, for most of them, because a lot of kids growing up the wrong way, man. They're growing up staying in trouble, joining gangs, and all this stuff. So me being a barber, I just knew that a lot of kids need leagues, because there was leagues when I was growing up that kind of helped me groom me, not even for basketball, just life lessons, just staying out of trouble, just having a positive mind state to do what I got to do and stay positive. So I know that the kids needed that, so I said to myself, let me start a basketball league. So I started about 3-4 years ago. Okay. It's successful. I like it. I keep kids out of trouble. A lot of parents even have came to me over the years and said because of the kids in the league that they're doing better in school, they're doing better at home, more respectful. So like it's a good thing for me to do, and I definitely like doing it.
What made you want to come up with this idea of creating the CYB program, and what experiences have helped mold you to this point in regards to wanting to keep doing this in regards to helping these kids have something to do that's positive in regards to playing basketball and keeping them out of trouble?
Well, I definitely like basketball. It's like my favorite sport. I don't really like football, nothing like that. So because I like basketball so much, I said, let me start on my own league. And like I said, me being a barber, I'm around boys all the time. Kids running around the barbershop going crazy. Kids like not listening to their parents. So I said, you know what, let me start something up to help these kids, to help the parents even too. You know what I'm saying? Help the kids to mold them to be a positive citizen, especially when they grow up. Because like I said, people growing up to be killers, drug rapists, all type of things. So I just wanted to do something to put out to the community to try to help out, to put my stamp out there. And since I've been doing it, like I said, a lot of parents that came to me, I've seen a lot of kids grow up a little better than they were as far as respectful and being good in school and stuff like that. So like I keep doing it because I see a difference in it. And like I said, kids like it. I like having the kids somewhere for the kids to come and do things and do what they got to do. So that's why I started.
Since you're a newer program that's out here now, do you have any kids that you've seen that come through your program that's successful now, like on the high school level, where they're doing really well with basketball and/or at school?
Yes, definitely. I seen a lot of kids that probably was in my league probably when I first started like 3-4 years ago. Now they're in high school, they playing for their team, they playing AAU even. So I already know that. And a lot of kids didn't even like basketball probably from years ago when they first started playing basketball. But since they played in my league, now they take it to a whole other level. They're doing other things. They got better. So they play in high school, middle school, and even AAU. So it definitely have done a lot. And that's why I keep doing it, because I know that it makes a difference in the community. And usually I do it in more suburban towns like Easton and Trumbull. So this season I said I'm going to bring it to Bridgeport or Central Ave to bring more to the urban community, because them the kids that need it more than anything. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm going to keep doing it. I'm bringing it to a different venue, so it should be a little bit better and touch more of the urban community more than the suburban community.
Now, is it just in the winter or in the summer as well? Do you do a winter league and a summer league?
Well, I do all year round, so I probably do like 3 seasons a year.
Okay.
I mean, it all depends, but I do it summer, winter, spring, all. It all depends. It all depends. Whenever the first one over, I just wait a few months, re-promote, and do it again.
So you have boys and girls together playing? You have them separate, or?
Boys and girls are playing together, and I do that because some of the girls could learn from the boys. And I put, like, for example, I have the 5-year-olds playing from age 5 to 9, mm-hmm. so that a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old could learn from a 7-year-old or 8-year-old. Because I even notice, just being a person, that when a younger person is around, a younger person like 5 or 6 or around somebody that's 7 or 8 or have brothers like that, they learn off of them more than learning off of an adult. Of course they learn off of an adult too, but they gravitate learning faster from a kid their own age, where they could just feed off of them. So I do that so that the kids can learn together, and I mean, and it's kind of successful because that age bracket is not that too far off. So I mean, it definitely be okay.
Okay. How do people get involved in the league? Coaches, people want to volunteer?
Well, I have a lot of coaches, but people that want to coach, they reach out to me off of Facebook. They reach out to me off word of mouth. Somebody tell them, you know what I mean? Or you could hit me on my Facebook. My name is Brian Young. There's a number you can call also too that I put on my flyers. It's 203-936-8197. Or you could do Connecticut Youth Basketball CYBB League at gmail.com. You could reach out if you want to volunteer. You want to sign up, whatever, and you can do it just like that.
Okay.
Very simple.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna have you stick around a little bit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Number again.
Go ahead. Hey.
Number.
All right. Give out that number one more time.
203-936-8197.
And that's anything for Brian?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things. I hope to see you again, because I'm definitely an avid supporter of youth sports and community sports. So I do look forward to meeting you, and just to see as your program grows, what are some of the niches and some of the things that you establish to keep the children socially developing also. Just to encourage you as you go forward, because it definitely is something wonderful that you've embarked on. just making sure that they develop socially as far as athletically. And, you know, there's going to be some challenges when you're working with, you know, so many children, such a population. So I definitely will be following you. I'll be connecting, and welcome. Thank you for coming on our show.
Well, yeah, I definitely make sure the kids make sure they know the importance of school and all that stuff. Because if you don't do good in school, if your parents come and tell me something that you're not doing right, you're not going to play basketball. You're going to do extra practice. You're going to do a lot of different things. So it's not just about basketball. It's about social skills, school, respect, staying out of trouble. It's about all that stuff. Because it's more of like a brotherhood more than just a basketball league. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do it to where kids can have somewhere to come, have fun. If they need to talk to me, they can talk to me. And I don't even coach. I'm just like the CEO of the league. So I more so go around the league, make sure all the kids are straight, make sure all the parents are not complaining, make sure they're all on point, make sure everything on point so that if the kids come talk to me and I'm cool with all the kids, I'm a cool person to talk to. They got a problem in school, problem at home, I make sure I talk to them, make sure to get them on the right path so that they can have, a lot of kids don't have fathers or fathers that are around like they need to be or whatever. So me being a cool person, I try to just take that and put it to my league and try to talk to the kids and groom them the right way that they need to be. That's it.
Okay. It's got to be difficult. It's got to be difficult because you know, your league is big. It's all over Connecticut. So it's got to be a lot of people involved.
There's a lot of people involved, but how I do it, because I'm from Stanford originally. So the fact I'm from Stanford, but I've been in Bridgeport for so long, and I know people from New Haven, Waterbury, and all that stuff. Like I have everybody just come down, and I have coaches, I have people sign up. So it's all right. It's not too bad. It's kind of easy because I know how to deal with kids, and I know how to deal with people. So it's kind of all right. It's not that hard.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have you stick around. We're gonna talk some sports. You about that?
No problem. You know that. You know that.
Yeah, I heard
the Kobe fan over
there.
Man.
Grapevine, you a Laker fan.
No, he's a player fan.
I ain't a Laker fan no more.
Now, you see, I did not tell you he's a front runner.
Kobe ain't around.
This is the front runner fan.
Go to state.
One of these guys.
He's a front runner fan.
Yeah. I was going to state when Mark Jackson was there. You know that.
I got it. We gonna
They
get
still have all the same players.
Yeah, they did.
We're gonna get into that when we come back, man, with Brian Young, man. A few more minutes left in the show. We got about 10 more minutes left in the show. We'll talk a little basketball with this brother and see what he's talking about, man. We'll be back inside the locker room with Ed Inisde, sponsored by McLean Smiles and Enterprise Wintercom, man. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Hi, everybody. This is Jennifer Vargas, a.k.a. Co-Star, and you're listening to Inside the Locker Room with Ant and Jay, WNLK, 1350 AM.
I think he's just marketing. I don't think we're bad. Look at how we're coming out. It's not really bad. He's still on the top. $1 million for the endorsement. It's like that. That's what all three is for. Can you get them up? What are you saying? 5. It's probably 5. Oh, you can't flip over there. What happens is with the ball. Oh, you can't flip over there. 7 books. I'm probably going to come up there and do
All right, we're back inside the locker room. Ed Inisde, again, sponsored by McLean Smiles. We're back again. Hey, guys, we just want to let y'all know, May 13th, just keep an eye out for May 13th. I've been promoting the Mother-Son Dance, but also
we have our pop-up shop live fashion show and vending event on May 13th. It's going to be at M White Lounge.
So do both. Come to our stuff and then go to the Mother-Son Dance.
Yes, it's going to that event at M White Lounge is going to be a huge event. Hopefully, some of the vendors that we're at the Phenomenal Woman will be a part of this event, and we're looking forward to getting everything squared away so we can bring something nice and live to Bridgeport.
All right, I want to give a shout out to Game Boy Fuzz, Sean.
Sean, remember what up?
Just want to shout our brother out. Just want to shout out Coke Dog Pro.
Jennifer Vargas.
Absolutely. Good morning. You know, to those guys, man. They're part of the Inside the Locker Room team, and we appreciate it. You know, also make sure you stay tuned after us. Jazz on Ice, my man Tone Hardy's in the building. On the other side, Tone, what up? So make sure you guys get your Jazz fill after that. Tone Hardy, DJ Juan Coon. Make sure Monday through Friday, Big T, the Gospel Man Show, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, every Monday through Friday morning. Get your fill of that. I listen to it every morning, every Monday through Friday, so it gets me through my day, gets me started. And we also want to give a shout out to the Matriarch Agency, Janet Williams.
Yes.
April 22nd, guys, Miracle Fellowship, Temple Hall. If you don't have your tickets, get your tickets. You can get your tickets right here at WNLK.com.
Eric Stanley.
WNLK, you get your, or EricStanleyWorldwide.com. Make sure you get your tickets for that show. Glamour, Anaya Cheyenne. I forgot the other young lady's name.
It's a new addition.
New addition, Tiana. I don't want to mess up her name.
Berry.
Yeah,
Tiana
Berry. Yeah, so she'll be on all with Eric Stanley at Miracle Fellowship, Temple Hall in Norwalk, Connecticut. The show is from 12 to 4, so there's no excuse not to be there. It's kid friendly, so there's no excuse not to be there. And Inside the Locker Room with Jay and Nesta will be hosting the event. So we will be along with Tony Hardy and
church clothes.
Jazz on that. I'm wearing a sweatsuit. I'm not getting suit. No, I'm kidding.
Gotta get tailored down for this.
We'll be hosting the show, man. So you guys come on out, hang out with us, man, and talk to sports. You know, no, we're not wearing sweatsuits. Nesta, we're wearing nice clothes.
Church clothes.
Church clothes.
So.
That's right. So we want you guys all to be a part of that, man. Make sure you come out and check that out. Again, that's April 22nd from 12 to 4, Miracle Fellowship Temple Hall. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, you got it.
I think so.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right up there. I'm not paying attention. We're going to finish up, man, last few minutes of the show, and that's with our man Brian Young, Connecticut Youth Basketball League. You guys make sure you go out and support him. If you need to get in contact with him, 203-936-8197 to be a part of that league. Please come out, volunteer, donate some of your time, donate some of your finances, skip the coffee for a couple of days. Help this brother out, man, for all he's doing for our boys and girls in Connecticut, man. It's extremely important that we support each other. And support comes in many, many different ways.
Definitely.
Not just financially. You know, don't always have to worry about, you know, people hear support and they automatically think it's a dollar figure attached to that.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just as simple as coming down just coming down and volunteering to coach, or coming down and volunteering to run a concession stand. You know, little things matter. Yeah, so definitely do that. But before we get this brother out this chair,
I want to say one thing in regards to sports. Big shout out to Devin Booker, the youngest to drop 70 on one of the best defensive teams
now
in the NBA, the Boston Celtics. They did lose in that effort, but 70 points.
And I rock with Isaiah Thomas said. I rock with what Isaiah Thomas said. Yeah, he dropped 70, but they going home. We going to the playoffs.
That is true, but that's the youngest team. The Phoenix Suns is the youngest team in the youngest five in the NBA. But 70 points is 70 points. Only 6 people have done that in NBA history. So you can't look past that.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, here we go.
You know what's funny is
he's done.
I did see this. Michael Jordan never scored 70 points.
No, he hasn't.
So he
never. 69, right? 63?
63. His career.
Yeah, 70 a lot of points. I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, he had 70 the other night.
It just happened the other night.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
All right, so you screamed Kobe out a few times.
Yeah, he did.
Kobe, best at what?
The best basketball player.
Best basketball
well,
player.
he's not playing now, of course. But
no, we can talk history. Best basketball player
ever.
We can put him in
better than Mike.
After Mike. I ain't gonna put him disrespect Mike. He after Mike.
He number 2.
We was about to shut your mic off. He said better than Mike.
Michael Jordan is an A1, Kobe A+.
A1 and A+.
Kobe better than LeBron?
Yeah. LeBron can do that, Kobe.
There we go.
Nice start. LeBron.
Hey, inside the locker room, y'all.
It's
Brian Young,
it's a different basketball player.
It's better than LeBron James.
It's different basketball players, man. I'm totally different.
Well, what made Kobe better than LeBron?
His jump shot.
So just
His
getting
footwork,
buckets,
his
huh?
footwork.
Just getting buckets, that's it?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about.
LeBron make people better.
Man, I mean, he know why, because he know how to pass.
You know how to pass, rebound, defend. He does.
But he ain't better than Kobe, man. You know that. Five rings is always better than three. And the only reason why LeBron got three is because he hopped on bandwagons again.
He hopped on bandwagon. Kobe never had no help, huh?
No, Kobe had help, but he was drafted into the help.
He had Shaq for 3 years.
He was drafted, and then Shaq went and he won 2 more.
But he had the best big man in both eras. He had Powell, and
Powell wasn't the best big man.
Powell was the best big man in the NBA at the time.
Well, you got Powell right now in the Spurs, so what y'all gonna do?
What are we gonna win?
Well,
coming off the bench.
Well, he's shot.
He ain't shot.
He's
not shot. He's still doing better. Powell is coming off the bench doing what we need him to do.
You just said, right?
Yes, Nestor, go ahead.
While you guys go on and on about I don't say a has-been, but a former NBA player. I just want to make sure I get my shout out to Quinnipiac before time runs out because I want to shout the ladies team out too.
The ones that lost by 50 yesterday to South Carolina?
Well, I mean, they don't take away from what they accomplished.
No, that's a nice run. Absolutely, that's a nice run.
That's a real nice run, man. I want to give Coach Trisha, a big shout out. She's Connecticut, one of Connecticut's own, so you guys should shout her out.
Absolutely. We are very, very proud of Quinnipiac. That is the huge, very, very proud of Quinnipiac. I mean, in Connecticut, especially with women's basketball, we obviously salute UConn year after year after year. But what Quinnipiac did these last couple of weeks is very, very important, man. We're very, very proud of those young women up there in New Haven. So definitely shout out to Quinnipiac.
But let's keep it 100 though. If we're gonna be on women's basketball, doesn't even make sense to even. Do you feel proud if you're any other team other than UConn women making it to the Final Four of the championship game, only to know that you're gonna lose to UConn?
You're definitely gonna lose.
Do you feel proud of that?
I tell you what though.
You know what March Madness is about. They're all huge upsets. I mean, look. Even though UCLA couldn't handle them yesterday, they fought, and that's the whole concept of March Madness. And we talked last week about the disparity in women's basketball.
The only way UConn women is gonna lose the national championship is if they all go out and eat escargot and hit food poisoning or something like that. They all sick. That's the only way that's the only way that they gonna lose the championship.
I will say this.
They ain't gonna lose under any other circumstance.
Bro, I will say this. UConn has to play South Carolina in the Final Four. And that's going to be a lot harder than it was the first time. It won't be at stores. It won't be in foul trouble.
Okay.
South Carolina can get UConn.
How many games you won straight already?
110.
So we're going to win 110 straight and just lose in the championship.
Final Four, it's possible.
I doubt that.
No. He tied it yesterday. If he wins against Oregon tomorrow night, he'll break it. He tied it yesterday. All right.
Yeah, and again, with women's basketball, you have a shooter that goes on the street. That makes all the difference. So we just hope that this happens and we get a competitive game at least.
Ness, you won't get a competitive game. I was just talking crazy. UConn's win this thing again.
I just don't see it, man. They're just gonna dominate themselves all the way through to the championship, man. I think whoever gets to the Final Four or to the championship game should be happy that they got there.
Hey.
90 seconds.
All right, so we got a minute and a half left in the show, man. Nestor, anything before we go? 10 seconds.
No, that's a good show.
Good
show today, guys. Great week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week coming up.
No, next week. We'll talk about that in 20 seconds. We love you. Nestor, we'll talk to you after the show. Thank you to our guest, Brian Young, Connecticut Youth Basketball, man. His brother said Kobe's better than LeBron. That's going to light Facebook up, and we're going to have to bring him back.
Facts.
So, Connecticut Youth Basketball, man. Again, if you guys want to be a part of that, please go find his page. Jay, anything real quick before we get out of here?
Hey, I had a great weekend. Yesterday was great, phenomenal woman event. Today, great show, guys. Mr. CYB, Brian Young, thanks for coming out.
And we want to shout out Noel Thomas Sr., Noel Thomas Jr., Tawana Presley. Thank you so much for making that connection for us. We love you guys. Hey, real quick, man, next week I will be in Arizona for some family business, so there'll be no Inside the Locker Room with AJ Live. next Sunday. We will see you guys on April 9th.
Yes, we taking a quick break,
Yeah,
but we'll be right back.
Mental health break. We'll be
God
back
bless
April
everybody.
9th. We want to say thank you again to the phenomenal women panel and Martine Senecal for last night. Big T, shout out. Up next, Jazz on Ice. My man Tony Hardy. We love y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of Inside the Locker Room and watching again. All right, Jay.
See y'all later.
All right.
He made Byron mad.
He made Andrew
Every player,
Andrew Byron
was every player that we went into with last, we're not even reading them all. Everybody. We're not even reading them. That's because Brown's done. He got nothing. Everybody's done. Lamar Owen's done. Everybody's done because no more phone. You get that.
That's what he did to a lot.
It's the truth.
It's the truth that they're done.
You saying that he
In regards to making them better now.
I feel that. Don't know like that. Kobe played the LeBron role back when he was number 8.
What did you say?
Kobe played the LeBron role back when he was number 8 when he won his first championship. He was the point guard. He made the offense what it was. It went through him. It went through him. Watch it.
He was the LeBron.
Hey, Facebook Live is still going. They're still talking about this Kobe.
He talking about that. Kobe was the LeBron win?
Yeah, back when he won his championship.
Yeah, that's one championship.
This is the after show.
You gotta stop, man.
That's why I like YouTube, man. You just go there and watch the footage.
All it is.
And also,
chopping them up.
Hey, also, Fuzz hit us up. What's
good, Fuzz?
Let's not forget, man, we didn't get a chance to talk about the Kaepernick situation, but we'll definitely get into that, man. Maybe we'll do something about why Kaepernick doesn't have a job and Johnny Manziel's about to get signed by New Orleans Saints. You guys check that out. All right. Brian Young's still in the building with us, still on our Facebook Live feed. We still live. He's tripping. Between Kobe and LeBron. But we're going to let him trip for a little while.
So you believe.
We got the extended version of the show today, guys. We're not going to be here this week. We going.
I believe LeBron James now is better than you. You might have asked me that 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I might have said no. But right now, LeBron,
okay, he better than now because he ain't playing.
No, he's better than him now because he's better than him.
No.
LeBron is always better than
him.
I know. But I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Robert Horry has 7.
Yeah, Robert was top
He was top. Robert Horry's done in this conversation.
Oh, yeah, of course not. But still, but when you talking about elite players,
Kobe had Shaq,
and he did have Shaq, and still got 2 more.
But he had the
LeBron had Wade and Bosh,
Lance Williams,
Kyrie Irving.
Brian.
Yeah, what Lance said,
I know you.
What Lance said.
Well, what Lance said, whoever Lance says, I like
Lance Williams. You know who Lance is.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I'm not like you don't know who Lance is.
I don't know niggas' real names over here.
It ain't not Edwards, huh?
Glad we're off there.
Yeah. Luckily we ain't on the air.
Because it's different talking now.
Luckily we ain't on the air, guys.
But I know Lance did. That's my boy. But you see, Lance be bugging too because he say Magic Johnson better than Kobe, so he don't know what he want to do.
Why ain't he better than Kobe?
I think nobody's better than Kobe but Mike. That's it.
You still got an infatuation with that big number.
Who scores?
It's not just about scoring.
It's about a lot of things. It's about field goal percentage. It's about
scoring.
Footwork. It's about
what footwork got to do with anything, man?
Footwork. LeBron ain't got no footwork. LeBron can't even post right now. He can't even post still. He got no post moves.
This LeBron James?
He got no post moves.
Yes. And we talking about LeBron James?
No post moves. So how
he LeBron James?
Yes. He got post moves?
LeBron James has everything. LeBron James is probably the 4th best player in the history of the NBA.
You're just a fan.
No, in the history of the NBA. I hate the Cavs.
He's a Kobe fan, man.
I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan.
Who Kobe fan?
You.
He LeBron fan.
No,
if he
he's a basketball real. He can say basketball real. It's in the top 5 in the history of the NBA.
Kobe in the top 2 in the history of the NBA.
No. Are we just saying
okay, who's the best player ever lived?
What? Name your top 5 in
Watch this. I got it. Why you gotta do that?
Who's the best player? Name your top 5.
Kobe Jordan, right?
Yeah. Easy.
Think Kobe just like Mike.
No, he's not like
Absolutely
Mike.
not.
He's definitely just like Mike.
You put Kobe over Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson would put Kobe over Magic Johnson.
You put Kobe over Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain.
What them dudes?
Kobe's not even the best Laker, man, of all time.
You might make me lead the show. You said anything.
Kobe's not the best Laker. You put Kobe over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah, Kareem Bull. All right.
Kareem
Didn't I tell you?
He's a fan. I give him that.
Kobe wild, man. Like, y'all know he's wild.
Oh no, I think Kobe is.
He's a gunner, man.
Gunner, man. He
took the most shots in
NBA
NBA
history because he's taking upon himself.
And has
what he's gonna do.
He missed the most shots in NBA history.
Yeah, because do you know that
He's taking the most and missed the
because
most.
people be scared to shoot. Even when he was a rookie, he took them air balls. People were scared to shoot. He was the only one at 18. Hey, man.
He's a spear chucker.
Well, he's the best shot.
That's all he does.
Homeboy that just scored in 70 points, he was chucking.
Devin Booker,
A lot of people chuck that.
No.
This is the time of day now. When you got the green light, you got the green light. And Kobe was the first one to have the green light back in the day because Kobe made the green light the green light.
Kobe made the green light.
Yeah, I like that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he made the green light green light.
Mike.
Phil was like
Mike,
Don't
Larry.
forget, if you need some promotion for your league, contribute, give me a call. That's my card. That's what it says. Right?
Hey y'all, man, thank y'all for watching the show again. Inside the Locker Room and Jay Nestor. We appreciate y'all, man.
great show.
Again, April 9th, man, we'll be back. We'll take next week off. Just a mental health break, man. Spend some time with our family a little bit. But we'll see you guys soon. April 22nd, Miracle Temple Fellowship Hall, the Matriarch Agency, Eric Stanley World Tour with Glamorous. Make sure you guys are at that. May 13th, Pop Up Live. And that's going to be so dope. Coast Guard Pros, Game Boy Fuzz. Make sure y'all check that out. Also, Mother Son Dance. My girl, Miss Carrie, class by myself. Mother Son Dance that night. So be a part of that, man. Anything else got going on, make sure you come check us out. And come check us out, man. Anybody want to be a guest on the show, come check us out. Hit up Jay. So Jay can tell you no.
Like I said, we start up April 23rd.
April 23rd.
At Rockdale Telecenter on Central Ave.
Make sure you guys are there for that. Anybody in Bridgeport want to check that out?
Also, I'm a barber, master barber. So if you want to cut, come see me at 2279 East Main, Northeast Barbershop.
So we need to make sure we get that done. Go check out this barbershop. Anything else, Jay? Before I hit finish on this Facebook. Love y'all, Facebook. Thank y'all for watching the show, man. We had a lot of fun today.
All right, peace.